Hi, welcome to today's drill. Today's drill is about keeping the head still, keeping it centered over your spine during contact. It's the most important thing. And the reason why it has to be centered, because then it realizes that the bottom of your arc should always be basically where your spine and your head are in relation to each other. So let me explain. If I sway, where's the bottom of my arc now? It's now behind the ball. So if I sway backwards, if I sway forward, excessive, and this is what I'm guilty of, I must admit, I have about a 6-inch pelvis sway. If I over sway this way, I've now moved the bottom of my arc forward. And that's when I tend to get a bit of a push shot. So with this drill, it just makes sure that I'm keeping my head, my sternum, virtually centered over the ball. It also tells me if I'm slightly extending. Again, I'm guilty of that sometimes. I'll have just a slight extension. So this is telling me instant feedback whether my head is staying on top of that ball whilst the rest of the body is rotating, and if I'm slightly extending. So it's instant feedback if you're doing the right things or not. So you can hit shots with it. All it needs is an alignment stick with a swim noodle on top like this. Just gets up in a good position, ball centered. Just feel you got a little bit of a touch there, but again, visually, this being here gives you all the feedback you want. So once you've got comfortable, it's in the right position, have a little waggle, and that's the position I want to be in. And with that, it tells me I've got a relatively very straight shot. It's about 110 yards. And that tells me that I'm not excessively moving or swaying backwards, and I'm not lifting up. It's a very good visual aid. And I hit normally 10, 15 balls, just making sure that my head is standing in this position at impact. Okay, so I'm looking just down behind the back of that ball. And that ensures I'm putting a nice descending blow on that ball with a bit of pressure, and I can make sure that my release pattern is there, head directly in line, and then follow through. Hope this works for you. Please let me know in the comments below. Please remember, subscribe, like, and follow. Thanks for watching.